UT's enrollment gets larger every year, which university leaders say creates demand for on-campus housing. Well, today, the University of Tennessee Board of Trustees approved a $240 million plan for 2 more housing complexes. 10 News reporter Olivia Daig is showing us what that will look like. Olivia?
Brittany, UT says there's growing concern since 50% of their housing is in buildings 60 years old. They've got a new plan to make way for 1,900 beds, more than 1,100 in one unit and 750 in another. Every year, more and more students apply to the University of Tennessee. UT requires freshmen to live on campus. WBIR spoke to UT Chancellor Dondi Plowman about the growing size of the university on inside Tennessee.
We cut back on the size of the freshman class this year a little bit intentionally, just making sure we have enough beds for all the sophomores who want to stay on campus.
The Board of Trustees met Friday and approved the state's first public-private partnership the state has ever seen with a public university to build 2 new dorms. One on Andy Holt Avenue, finishing out a quad of dorms and adding 750 new beds, and one on Caledonia, a 2-structure housing unit with 1,150 new beds. But they're having to trade parking spots for beds, records showing a loss of 310 parking spaces. We asked Chancellor Plowman about parking and the potential of implementing a policy that would prohibit freshmen from bringing their cars on campus.
There's a lot of best practices we've looked at. So we're going to look at all of those, and by next fall I think we'll be in a stronger place.
And now, as UT looks ahead, some of the past might get left behind.
But they also have plans to tear down a large number of very old, outdated and very high maintenance buildings as well.
And there's a new plan coming in 2026, another building off of Lake Loudon that's supposed to have more than 1,000 beds. Some board members say they might need to consider that sooner rather than later. Brittany?